Egyptian civilization launch events are in a small number of kingdoms, and what you're looking at now is Esmeralda's Prayer that the developers have reworked according to your feedback, and now I think you can get the city theme 100% free to play. Stick around in this video as we explore exactly how that is done, and before I begin, allow me to tell you about the sponsor of this video, a city building war game that also has some really sick looking city themes. Today's video is sponsored by War and Order, and the city themes in this game are actually kind of insane. And not only do they change the way that your city looks, which I'll flash a bunch of these up on the screen now, but also the way that your army looks when it leaves your city changes. So this snow castle has a dragon with a treasure sack. This one is the lava dragon castle, which is a pretty sweet looking dragon that all your armies look like that when they leave your city. This Easter theme was actually kind of insane. The Easter bunny rolling on an egg when you hit cities was really, really funny when you were attacking other players. And there are, honestly, so many of these extremely elaborate city themes in War and Order. This is a city building war game, which you know is the genre that I love. And I've been playing it for like the last couple months. No way. Barbecue Dragon? This is your city theme? Dude, I swear the stuff. Yeah, these cities, they got a Lego one. Get the angels over here. The Wailing Willow, 1001 Nights. My God, there's so many city themes. If you want to play, wait, that was actually soccer. We're going to stick with this one for a minute. If you want to play the game, use the link in the description to download the game. I have a lot of fun playing this game. It's the sort of game where if you really do like fighting other players, for sure. And you can join us in Realm 1492. Link is in the description to download the game. That does support the channel. Check out the game if you're interested, and you're welcome to play in my realm. And thank you again to War and Order for sponsoring this video. Let's start with Esmeralda's Prayer, and is it free to play or not to get the new city theme? I want to talk first about how they changed this wheel. The way that this wheel works is that you get these wishing coins, and then you spin with them. And the inner circle, okay, is showing you the number of each prize that is available. The middle circle is showing you what those prizes are. It's kind of like a wheel of fortune here with the wedges, okay? And then in the outer circle, it's showing you prizes that can only be obtained once, but the chance of getting them is actually very, very, very small. Now, with that said, you can get lucky, and I know I did the last time the event was here. On my restart account, I got the city theme, but everybody kind of lost their mind, and very understandably, I also was giving some feedback that, like, hey, the 7K gem event is just straight better. Like, it's so much better, and people really want the city theme, understandably. Like, we're here to collect, bro. Give me a shot. So the developers took the city theme off of the special prize chance, which you can see these chances are, like, super low, less than 1%. And the number of wishing coins you can get, we're going to talk about in a second, but it was the majority of players not getting the city theme previously. Whereas now, they added these tiered rewards, guaranteed rewards as you spin this wheel. So at 15 spins, you get the cosmetic. At 35 spins, you get a city theme. At 45 spins, you get 10 legendary commander sculptures. At, 60 spins, you get 10 blueprint fragments. In this case, it is chess piece, legendary chess piece. And then at 90 spins, you get 15 legendary commander sculptures. Okay, so this is a really nice change for free-to-play players, assuming you can get the 35 coins, and I think you can, but let's go add it up together really quickly and see if it's possible. There are a number of events that actually give you these coins. Arms Training, Sharp Eyes, Quick Hands, which is puzzle event. The Key of Time is a bundle that is going to have these coins that you use to spin the wheel, and you can just straight up use gems to buy, which if I go to do that now and I hit purchase, they seem to have dramatically reduced the price here, which is awesome. This was like 2,000 gems a pop before, but at 450 gems, that's actually a super low price for 10 of these spins. And then there are 30 that you can buy for the 900 gem cost. So you don't even necessarily have to buy the bundle to be able to spin this thing. But I don't think you have to spend a single gem. Or maybe you need to save up maybe like 900 gems. I'll tell you why in just a second. You'll see. So the main way you're going to get your wishing coins to do this 100% free to play is that you're going to go to Esmeralda's collection. Now, this currency over here looks really similar to the one up top. These are not wishing coins. These are event credit points, okay? And if you get 90 event credit points, you can pick up these tiered rewards, and those tiered rewards include 20 of the wishing coins. Okay, so for 30 points in the event, you get 2. For 50 points in the event, you get 4 more. Once you hit 70 points in the event, you get 6. And when you get to 90 points in this event, you get 8 more wishing coins. And also, the final reward here is 2 gold keys, 1 crystal key, emotep, and some research speeds. Okay. So actually, it's all those rewards leading up to the 100 that are the better rewards. And that's actually good news because you don't have to do every single day in quest. You just need to do 90 of them, which sounds weird. And in fact, it's not even 90. A lot of these quests are giving more points than just 1. So get 90 points worth of credit done, and you get 20 of your wishing coins out of the 35 that you actually need. But we're not done because the puzzle event has some wishing coins. How many wishing coins? 2 for the first level, 2 for the second level, 2 for the third level, assuming you can do it in under 2 minutes. And that feels pretty doable, okay? If you really set your mind to it, I believe in you that most people will probably be able to get that done. And there's 2 all the way at the end for doing all the puzzles, okay? So that's another 8 wishing coins, which means we have 7 to go to get a city theme 100% free to play. So where else can you get them? The Arms Training Lohar event, which is not here yet. So I assume you can get at least 7 from that. Maybe it's just 5 wishing coins, and then you need to buy the last 2 for gems. So save up at least 900 gems. And I think, and keep me honest, please, but I think we're looking at a 100% free-to-play obtainable city theme now available from Esmeralda's Prayer. And I feel like, credit where credit is due, this is the sort of change that we were looking for. I will also point out that the prize distribution on the wheel has slightly changed. What do I mean by that? So there are now 10 legendary commander sculptures on the wheel, and now there are 25, I think it was. Let's get a look here. 15 and 10. 25 legendary commander sculptures in the tiered rewards as guaranteed, whereas before, they were, I think, 35 of those Universal Legendary Commander sculptures on the wheel. And what's interesting about this wheel is that as you deplete a prize pool, the wheel probabilities change and the wheel physically, its appearance will change. So what's interesting about when you do this is that when you actually finish off the wheel, if you are spending, or maybe, I don't think you can buy enough wishing coins with gems to do this, but if you're probably just spending, leftover wishing coins can be exchanged for gold keys, crystals, I think that's crystal keys, and speed up items, and unexchanged wishing coins will be reclaimed. Don't let that happen. So if I'm not mistaken, it was even a pretty decent way to pick up a ton of crystal keys if that's what you were into. I thought the exchange rate was pretty good last time, as I recall, but all that to say, there's actually, I think, a lot to like about the way this event has been redone. And if there's something that you think is better about the way the event was before, definitely let me know down below in the comments, and I really want to see that, because to me, this feels like it is much better for the overwhelming majority of players. Keep me honest, but it feels like that's the case. Just to show you every single one of these events very briefly, so you know I didn't skip anything over, this is the Esmeralda's Prayer event in the event board. It just takes you to the screen I've been showing you the majority of this video. Here's Esmeralda's collection, which we've looked at. The Sunset Overture is actually just an overview of the event. When you smash go, it just takes you to Esmeralda's Prayer. Sharp Eyes Quick Hands is the puzzle event. To get puzzle pieces, you can smash the help button. You can destroy barbarian forts, and you can buy from the courier station. You can get a total of 20 puzzle pieces from each of these activities per day. The final thing I want to show you is the story, baby. Let's get started on the story, where I have jokingly been saying that Gilgamesh is kind of jealous, okay, of the new archer commanders coming into the game, and everybody tries to console him. What do we have here? Art through the ages. During this event, governors who upload their Egypt and rock-themed creations to our community pages have a chance to win great rewards. That's pretty sick. Okay. And then the Alliance Quiz. Oh, yeah. Alliance Quiz. This is an Alliance event allowing you to play with your allies and answer questions and win prizes. Wait for the Alliance leader or officer to start the event. Prizes are reset every day. Man, you got to do quizzes every day? It's like I'm in school all over again. How does this alliance quiz actually work? The event must be booked or started by an alliance leader or officer. During the event, there are no limits to the number of times you can participate, number of contestants, or the time you can spend participating. After selecting Start Now, the event will begin after a 1-minute cooldown. This cannot be canceled. If a start time has been booked, you must cancel the booking before you select Start Now. Select a book time to begin the event after the booking has been made. The event will begin after a 1-minute countdown, which begins at the booked start time. You can cancel at any time. Bookings can only be made for that same day. So schedule a quiz with your team, okay? Get everybody online to do your quiz together. The Alliance Quiz is a game mode where multiple Alliance members answer online questions at the same time. The event must be organized by an Alliance leader or officer before you can enter, and the Alliance's total score is made up of the scores of all participating members. While answering questions, you can change your answer at any time before the countdown ends. Use the flashes of insight or chat phrases to make sure that your fellow Alliance members get the most points possible so that you can win big prizes. The first player to correctly answer will gain extra points. Wrong or unfilled answers gain 0 points. Thankfully, you are not penalized. That would be a disaster. Contestants must reach a certain number of points to gain Alliance prizes. The only thing they add here in the how to play section that's different from booking and starting is the exciting gameplay section. So flash of insight, use a flash of insight to take away one wrong answer that your allies can choose from. You can have 2 flashes of insight for each question. The amount of flashes of insight that can be used is shared between alliance members, so that is limited. Chat phrases. Use chat phrases to chat and discuss possible answers with your allies. A simple conversation can be a huge help. Okay. I mean, the rewards are probably the most important part here. And hey, okay, a gold head a day? Is that per day? Or maybe that's a cumulative score. Let's see here. Join the event with your alliance to win prizes. Event prizes and alliance scores are reset daily. Oh, man. A gold head a day for doing quizzes. And, by the way, 300 gems. So you can get all the gems you probably need on top of the other free-to-play activities to get that city theme 100% free to play. But I really wanted to find the story. I thought I was going into the story. There's also sign-in spoils. Ooh, yes, that's right. I signed in 2 days. I get 2 days worth of prizes. So there are a grand total of 7 days here, and Thutmose is here. At this moment in time, this is the only way to unlock him, but I hope he gets to the gold keys very, very soon. I have like 5,000 plus gold keys, not including the ones on my main, with his name on it. I can't wait to rip those open. Technically, I might have more like almost 8,000 total. It's kind of nuts. Let's go to the Words of Eternity, the story. Prologue. The governor and Gilgamesh have arrived in Egypt in search of the secret to eternity. They have found a great many answers during their travels. ... Man, all that suspense. The Prologue. Where time flows like sand, Gilgamesh has come before me to bid farewell. He has heard tell of a place where time flows like sand and wishes to seek eternity there. I've heard tell of a place that holds the secret to eternity. They say that in this place time flows like sand. I plan to discover the solution to eternity for myself. Gilgamesh seems particularly attached to this. What will you choose? Are you still mourning the death of your friend? To fade away is a terrifying thought indeed. Let's see if he's mourning the death of his friend. Yes, my vaults are filled with treasures. This is like rich people typically console themselves by saying, at least I'm rich. Countless warriors heed my command. I'm king of the great city Uruk. That's not what I asked you. And yet I cannot disobey the will of the gods. I guess I should do this again. It is for this that my companion, Enkidu, lies dead. Oh, okay. Wow. Now we're talking about the thing I asked. All right. If one such as he, created by the goddess herself, cannot ward off death, what hope have I of finding eternity? Honestly, your chances are pretty slim, buddy. Like, nobody's found eternity that I know of. In my search, I have climbed mountains, plunged great depths, reached the garden of the gods, and crossed the sea of death. And yet you've gained nothing. Honestly, I'm completely unsurprised. This is not surprising. People have been looking for external sources of satisfaction their entire lives, and really, peace is within, buddy. His story sounds interesting. The secret to eternity? An interesting thought. Or, if you seek eternity, why not seek it together? Woohoo! I mean, Treasure is better when it's shared, right? Unhappy is the journey without company. Let us set off at once. Okay, we walk off into the sunset. Okay, so that was just the prologue where we go on this journey together. And now I actually can show you Act 1. Going to Cleopatra's palace. Dude, look at that fine art on the wall on the left. Okay, here we go. Part 1. The Palace of Jade and Gold. We have arrived at Cleopatra's palace to look upon this most beautiful queen. That's really not why I thought we were going. I thought we were trying to find eternity. We're not there to look at a queen, but hey, we queen looking. Let's go. Here we go. What do we got? Cleopatra's palace. There's no queen. Okay? In the palace, the sounds of lyres mingles with heady perfumes. By the way, it's pronounced liars, but this is not people who tell lies. That's an instrument. Can you imagine the sound of lyres? Like, if you didn't know what that was, you'd be like, so you hear people telling lies and smell weird stuff. All right, here we are. You who have traveled far, I bid you welcome to my palace. I am Gilgamesh, king of Uruk. King Gilgamesh, I have heard this name before in poetry that has long endured. What brings you here, O king from another land? Nobody says, O king. I have heard that the solution to eternity lies here, in this place where time flows like sand. O most beautiful queen, what do you know of eternity? I can't even keep a straight face, man. Like, are you hitting on Cleopatra? What's happening right now? But seriously, have you seen my guns? Honestly, your arms would get really tired of being like this the whole time. Technically, if you ever do fighting with a shield and sword, don't ask me why I would know this, because I have. But the first thing they'll tell you is you actually want to lower your arm and rest it on the side of your body when you're holding the shield, because this, holding your shield out here is like really exhausting. Whereas keeping it tucked in actually is not tiring at all. You just try it. Just put your arm up on your body like this, and you'll see this is sustainable, and this is not. That which is eternal is a most precious thing indeed. Look upon my land of riches, my sumptuous palace. Why is everybody got to talk about how rich they are, man? My vaults, too, are filled with treasure. Why don't you and I go somewhere a little more private where we can talk about our treasure? Yeah, treasure may be used up. Dude, I can't keep doing this. And palaces buried in the sand. Cleopatra, and my beauty is unmatched, more precious than any jewel. What is actually happening in this conversation? She's not even looking at him. She's like, yeah, I mean, I'm so hot, like, you can't even handle this, so get your arms out of here, bruv. Rome's generals, with all their might, they can't resist my charm. Men can't keep their hands off me. Or generals, I mean, men or women. Or however they identify. Cleopatra turns to face the governor. Oh, wait, that's me. She's looking at me. Cleopatra is looking at me now. Why am I in this room? I did not even know I was in this room. Do you not agree, Governor? Well, wait. So I've been watching you two flirt and treasure talk this whole time. You've just been having this conversation right in front of me. Like, the kid's in the room and like, you're, okay. Do you agree, Governor? Your charm is indeed without rival. All treasure pales before your beauty. How about your charm is indeed without rival? I feel like your charm includes like your personality, whereas pales before your beauty is like more emphasizing looks. So if we read into this answer and like, you know, try to run the meta here, let's pick that one. Exactly. Nailed it. Man, this like kind of, is this turning into like a dating game? What's going on right now? When do I propose a date alternative that is not finding eternity in sand? Yet your enemy lies in wait. How can you guarantee your safety? There's always an enemy. They will slaughter each other in my name. Wait, did I misread the previous line? You have enemies out there is what I thought Gilgamesh just said. And she's like, they'll just kill each other in my name. It's going to be fine. That which is eternal must endure forever. Honestly, it's like they're speaking in code. Is my reading comprehension just bad? Your beauty is worthy of the goddess Ishtar. That none may deny. Yet all good looks must fade. When that day comes, how will you fare? Oh, sick burn! Dude, I thought he was about to ask her out. This is like typical of every man who gets rebuffed, is suddenly they turn around and they just are a total jackass. My beauty shall be praised by thousands, like the reign of a great dynasty. Darn right, man. It's not just your beauty. It's the things you got done. You're more than just your beauty, Cleopatra. And yet I'm curious to know what answer you seek. Yeah, how are you going to be remembered, bro? Rome's envoys will soon immortalize me in portraiture. If it pleases you, you may stand and look upon it. Yeah, you can look at how great I am, bro. You'll never achieve this. And that got me a reward. Honestly, I don't really understand what happened in that exchange. They kind of flirted. They kind of talked about eternity. They alluded to bad guys being out there, but beauty will prevail and they'll all just kill each other instead. I guess we'll see what happens. Oh my god, I actually can access Act 2. I can't even handle it. If you want to see Act 2, I will reenact this in a live stream because I need to go fight in KVK literally right now. So subscribe to the channel if you've enjoyed this video showing you all of the Egypt events, which honestly are super cool. And spoiler alert, the best is yet to come, baby. I'm pretty hyped about all this. I mean, what happens in the subsequent acts and what else might we see in the coming days? Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss it. Throw a like on the video, and I'll see you in the next live stream. Oh, and P.S. if you want to see my old video for what this Esmeralda's prayer used to look like, card will be up in the top. Go check it out.